Hey there, Heather Ho. There's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another time travel tennis thing. We're doing the men's and the ladies. I know you'd be like, wait a minute. We know the ladies are doing Wimbledon. Are the guys playing today? Yep. It's a 56-man tournament. That means that the top eight seeds Laver, Djokovic, Tilden, Sampras, Budge, Gonzalez, Federer, and Borg are all in. Like they're all in. They're all in the next round guaranteed. We have to have some what we call it's qualification matches now, of course, because the ladies have a grand slam. That's the main premise we're going to have to simulate. Although there are a pair of Germans in this thing for the men, Sheriff and Von Krom. We will have coverage of them because Germany says we must have coverage for them. Fine. So anyway, we're going to go over the matches and all that. So the one seed Rod Laver, 3 tournament wins, but he is playing this tournament because he didn't win last tournament. That was who was it? Oh, it was Lacoste. So Lacoste and Rafa. Well, Rafa won a second tournament and had to lose 2 weeks. So Nadal at the German Open, he's not going to play this week. So yeah, Nadal not playing this week, and neither will Lacoste. Rod Laver. Sorry, Marin Cilic, big win over Nishikori San, look young. 6-3, 6-4. Nishikori did win a tournament, but yeah. So Cilic will take on Rod Laver. David Nalbandian beats John Newcomb 6-2 in the third set. He will face Bruguera. Andy Murray was a 16 seed, but he got bounced by Bruguera. It is on clay. So Bruguera will face Nalbandian in the round of 32. Jimmy Connors beats his fellow American 70s rival Arthur Ashe 5-7, 7-6, 6-2. And he will face off against Ili Nastasi, another man from the 70s. He beats Tim Henman. So it's Connors Nastasi. That should be an interesting round of 13 matchup. Bill Tilden, the big Bill Tilden, the first winner of a Grand Tour for the men. Who will he face in the round of 32? Well, his fellow American, Richard Sears, the man with the glasses, 1880s. Sears beats Stefan Edberg in a shocker, 7-6, 6-2. So Sears will take on Tilden. The 4 seed Don Budge, who just lost the final to Rene Lacoste last week. He had to buy now. He knows his opponent, and his opponent will be Manuel Santana, who beat Guillermo Villa 6-3, 6-4. Big win for Santana. So face Don Budge. Ellsworth Vines, good golfer, good tennis player. He beats one Martin Del Potro 6-2, 6-4. So that's a big win because Del Potro's good on clay. He is. And Ken Rosewell, the 14 seed, falls to Dominic Thiem. So it's going to be Fines versus Thiem in the next round. Andre Agassi, no problems with Tommy Robredo, 6-1, 6-2. He has won the French Open and he's last North American champion of French Open for a man. Davydenko beats Stan Wawrinka, big 1-6-2, 6-3. So it's Agassi, Davydenko. Bjorn Borg, known for his consecutive French Opens and Wimbledons, if you will. His opponent for tomorrow's round 32 match is Carlos Moya. Good clay court guy. He beats Trabert 7-6, 4. So Moya will face Borg. The 2 seed Roger Federer, iconic. He doesn't have to deal with Nadal, but he has to deal with Djokovic only in the semifinals. The 2 seed Federer will now take on Gaston Gabriel, who won the he won the 2003 French Open final down 2 sets and none. He beats Pancho Segura of Ecuador in 3 sets. So Gaudio takes on Federer. The 2 German matches. Oh yeah, we got to do that. We'll skip that for now. Isner, his aces did not help against Andre Cochet in France and of course the clay circus. So Isner didn't do his job. And it will be Medvedev who will face Cochet. He beats Vitas Gutierrez 7-5, 6 win. The 8 seed Pancho Gonzalez, lucky he got the 8 seed. He will face AC Ferraro, who beat Schwartzman 5-7, 6-3, 6-4 in the battle of the clay courts guys. So Juan Carlos Ferraro will face Pancho Gonzalez. The 3 seed Pete Sampras, known for his service and having the most majors until Federer, Nadal, Djokovic just had to ruin it for him. He will face Jim Courier, his fellow friend and 90s rival, who beat Drobny in 3 sets. So Courier will face Sampras. Mats Wilander, giant win over Andy Roddick, another aces specialist, 6-2-7-5. And he will face Ivan Lendl, the 15 seed, who beat Renshaw. So it's Lendl versus Wilander. John McEnroe, the 10 seed, beat Fred Perry in 3 sets. And he will face Batista Ogu, who beat Grosjean quite easily. So Batista Ogu and McEnroe. And Novak, he's in the round of 32. He gets Emerson, who beats another big server, Kevin Anderson, in straight sets. So Emerson will face Shuki. The 13th seed, Alex Sheriff against Bobby Riggs. Sheriff 14-9 with a title. Riggs 6-8. Sheriff, not much. He got to the quarters in Belgium losing the board. But then he had a nice run in Milan. Beat Emerson, Budge, Roswell, Chilich, and then Rafa to claim the trophy. He was off for a week. And then for some strange reason, they didn't ask him to come back. Well, he didn't want to come back. So Barry, he went to the quarterfinals, lost to Feliz, and lost to Novak in Vegas. Bobby Riggs, 6-8. Beat Courier in the Cost in Philly, but lost to Rod Laver. Other than that, he has not done much. Well, Vegas, he beat Mack and Chilich, but lost to Novak.
Quiet, please. Zverev to serve.
Zverev would love
First
to beat
game.
Riggs.
Play. 40-15. Out.
Riggs trying to piss off the German public.
Out.
He's not cold. Well, he should be cold. He lost.
Game and first set. Riggs. 6-4.
The Bay of Riggs. The win.
Love.
Will that help?
Out. Out. Game and second set. Zverev. 7-5. 1 set all. Out.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Game, set, and
Riggs
match.
wins.
Riggs. 2-1.
So Bobby Riggs will win over Sheriff.
5-7.
And he
6-2.
raises his arms in celebration to the German crowd. So Riggs will wait for either Gasquet or Von Krom. The other German, Von Krom. Huh? What the hell happened? Did I screw up or something? Huh? It says I can't play that match. Why? There's some... What's going on here? I think I can... Well, I can autoplay it. Yeah, Von Krom won. I don't know why they said there was a problem. But Von Krom does beat Gasquet, so he'll face Bobby Riggs. So Riggs will have to take down another German. So the round of 32 is such. You got yourself 6 seats on the left and 6 seats on the right. So 4 seated players fell. None of the top 8 fell because they all got buys. So, well, there is how many non-American? Every format thing has an American except for Laver versus Chilich and Nalbandian's Bulgaria, Australia, Croatia, Argentina, and Aceman. So at least one quarterfinalist, one potential quarterfinalist is not American. So that's that. Okay, so that's the boys. Now we got to go for the girls because they're playing Wimbledon. Before they go to Austria. So we got a lot of matchups. We are going to start with. We're going to go with Monica Seles versus Angelique Kerber. So Celis, well, all the seeded players got by. So Celis will face Kerber, who's 4-6 this year. Kerber did beat Gulagan and Graf last week in Birmingham, losing from 2 weeks ago before losing to Davenport. She beat Tamzavari of Hungary to move on. Monica Seles 11-12. Went to the semis in Orlando after beating Davenport, Chambers, and Schivoni, but lost to Henin. Went to the semis in Berlin, beating Gulagan, Carmichael, Sperling, Mugu, and Martina, but lost to Everett. Her only other Grand Slam thing was a loss to Yankovic, 10-8 in the third set.
Quiet, please. Kerber
But they're
to
putting the
serve.
money on Kerber
First game.
because Sellers
Play.
I have sucked the last one. I don't know what their meaning is.
Deuce.
Kerber had a chance to win the set.
Out. Advantage. Celes. Game. Celes.
6-6.
6 games all. First set. Tiebreak.
Okay. We'll spectate the tiebreak. Might as well.
Out. 1-0. Celes. 2-0. Celes. 2-1. Celes. 2-all. Out. 3-2. Kerber. 3-all. 4-3. Celes. 5-3. Celes. 6-3. Celes. Game and first set. Celes. 7 games to 6.
Third dice drop by Celis.
Game, set, and match. Celes.
Well,
2 sets to love.
7-6.
7-6. 6-3.
So Kerber is out. Celis gets the win, and now we will watch Venus, number 15, versus the Estonian Wonder Kondefeit, who actually has shocked the world getting to the French Open. She's 6-1. But she's only played in the 2 Grand Slams and nothing else. I was like, why the hell is she not getting any action? So anyway, Kondefeit beat Muguruza, Jones, Schneider, Svitolina, and Swiatek. Nobody in the top 20 to get to the semifinal, lost to Turner Browery. So, and now she beat number 77 Sherman. So this is her first top 20 opponent. It's Venus. It's 11-12. Quarters in Italy, losing to Everett. Lost to Andreescu at the French Open, her first Grand Slam appearance. Got to the quarters in Edgbaston, beating Schivoni, Azarenka, and Mallory before shockingly losing to Katrina Martinez. And in the quarters last week, beating Stosur, Marble, and Stiff Core. Big win for her, but lost to Chambers.
Quiet, please. Williams
But
to serve.
say that
First game.
Just got
Play.
lucky. Now she has to face someone big. Ooh, 180 on the gun.
Game and first set. Williams. 6 games to 3.
Well, Kondefeit will always have Paris, which is true.
Out. 15. Love. Out. Game, set, and
Venus takes
match.
down
Williams.
quickly. 6-3,
2
6-4.
sets to love.
So yeah, Kondefeit
6-3.
face the top 20 opponent
6-4.
in the Grand Slams till now. So Venus with the Kachi. And now Turner Browry, speaking of, who beat Kind of Eight, she is next up. She will face Pan Shui of China, 23 seed. So Pan Shui lost to Conchita in France, has beat Mertens yesterday. I think we didn't do that. We didn't challenge that one. Well, Turner Browry 7-4. Good run in Berlin, beating Gibson and Graf losing the Chambers, finally getting a tournament. And then in France, she beat Savarova, Gussie, Halep, big upset over Connolly the 17th, then kind of fate in the semifinals. Got to the French Open final, but lost to Chris Evert. And then lost to Hingis and Barty back to back. So she has to improve herself.
Quiet, please. Shuai to serve.
People say
First game.
might do it for
Play.
China. So for the people.
Game and first
Turner
set.
Bowry.
Turner Bowry.
So Bauer
7 games to 5.
First set in this one.
Love 15. Out. Deuce. Out.
Be careful.
Out. Advantage. Turner Bowry. Out. Out. Game, set and match. Turner Bowry.
So Turner Bowry
2 sets to love. 7-5. 6-2.
A big win for Turner Bowry. Beats Pan Shui. Now comes the 20 seed Tracy Austin. She'll face Conchita Martinez in the next round. Well, Tracy already has a title under her belt. Conchita. She's in 4. Went to the round 32. She beat Pond and Margaret Smith Court in France. Big upset Smith Court, but couldn't beat Swiatek. Edge Bastion, she beat Osmer DuPont, Hingis, Wills Moody, and Phoenix. Great job, but lost to Martina in the semis. She beat Sloane Stevens to get this far. And now Tracy Austin, of course, she got a seed, so she got a bye. She got to the semis in Orlando after beating Phoenix, Graf, and Bra, but lost to Pauline Bitts. And had a great weekend, a really island meeting. Sharapova, Mallory, Langwon, Graf, and Everett. So 4 top 10 girls she had to beat just to get this far. First Grand Slam, she beat Prunseva and Hingis, but couldn't beat Mo Connolly.
Quiet, please. Austin to serve. First game. Play.
So it's going to be Tracy Austin with a chance to win, I think.
Out. Deuce.
Tracy's got to be careful.
Advantage. Martinez. Game. Martinez. 5 games all. First set.
5 games all.
Game and first set. Martinez.
So Conchita
7 games to
the
6.
First set, trying to get the first upset of the tournament. Really?
Game and second set. Austin.
7
games to 5. 1 set all. Love 15.
How she tried.
Out. Out. Deuce.
Laying the inevitable.
Advantage. Austin. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Martinez. Game, Martinez. Austin leads 5 games to 2. Final set. Out! Out! Game, set and match. Austin,
Austin survived.
2 sets to 1. 6-7. 7-5. 6-4.
Big win for Austin. She'll move on. Next up, we'll have Chris Evert, the 1 seed with 4 titles under her now. She'll face the Spider Lady Elfina Gibson, who's 3-10, but Everett's beaten Gibson at least once. She beat Gibson in Amelia Island. She won first week over Keys, Pliskova, Mallory, Wills Moody, Ling Wan. Got a week off, beat Kadeen, Keys, and Wills Moody before losing to Martina and Sanders and Hilton Head. Got to the finals at Amelia Island, lost to Tracy. Semis in San Diego, losing to Mo Connolly. Finals at Italia, losing to Graf in the final. Quarters in Varsity, losing to Hingis. Final in Berlin, beating Mertens, Ivanovic, Mallory, Sellis, and then Connolly to clinch it. She lost 2 weeks in 2 tour weeks, went to the French Open, beat Sina, Round, Cetrus, Vicario, Bueno, Ivanovic, and Turner Brown. Only one girl in the top 20, and that was Bueno. And in Eastbourne last week, she beat Austin, Shavareva, Mo Connolly, Chambers, and Langwan. But she'll be losing 3 weeks of action, which is not the best in the world. Fina Gibson, 3-10, is only beating Garrison, Betts, and Mary Jo Fernandez.
Quiet please. Evert to serve. First game. Play.
See what Everett does.
Six all.
Maybe that is.
7-6. Evert. Game and first
Everett wins
set.
first
Evert.
set. Gibson
7 games to
wins
6.
No, she didn't.
15 love.
78 on the ace meter. That's hard. I don't do it that much.
Six, 3. Evert.
2 chances on her serve. She got it.
Game, set and match. Evert.
Gibson
2
gave
sets
it
to
all
love.
she got.
7,
Everett had to go
6.
through tie breaks.
7,
6.
6.
7-6, 7-6. So Everett with the double. Now the 6 seed Marcus Swift Court goes up and she'll go up against Sandra Reynolds. Swift Court, the 6 seed. Quarters in Orlando losing the Henning. Quarters in Amelia Island losing the Clijsters. Quarters in San Diego losing to Will Connolly. Quarters in Lugano losing the Chambers. Lost to Conchita at the French Open. Of course, she got the bye, so she's in this round. Semis in Birmingham at Edge Russian losing the Betts, and that's the Venus last week. Sandra Reynolds lost to Pudinseva in France, but beat Angie Rowanska here.
Quiet please. Smith Court to serve. First game. Play. Out. Game and first
Back to
set.
first set.
Smith Court. 6 games to 3.
I don't think so.
15 love.
3 on the ace.
Out. 30 love.
173.
Game, set and match. Smith Court. 2 sets to love. 6-3. 6-2.
6-3, 6-2 on Reynolds. So Smith Court with the double. Next up, we have Louise Brown, the 19th seed, against Robin Ebbern. Brown 5-12, and she's still number 19. She has won some slams. 5-12, yeah. Quarters in Orlando losing Tracy Austin after beating Wills Moody and Billie Jean. Not much success. She beat Dalton in Paris, losing to Bueno. The next round. Ebbern 1-1. She lost to Svitolina in France. Beat Penny Schneider yesterday.
Quiet, please. Brough to serve. First game. Play.
Brough has some experience, they say.
Out! 30-40. Deuce.
Brough with 2 chances to win the set.
Advantage. Eburn. Deuce. Advantage. Eburn. Game. Eburn.
So we got a tie.
6 games all. First set. Tie break.
At 55. Chodrov? Yep, 55. Let's get there.
1-0. Brough. Out. 2-0. Brough. Out. Out. 2-1. Brough. 3-1. Brough. 4-1. Brough. 4-2. Brough. 5-2. Brough. 5-3. Brough. 6-3. Brough. Out. 6-4. Brough. Out. Out. Game and first set. Brough. 7 games to 6.
Brough won on tiebreak.
Game, set and match. Brough. 2 sets to love. 7-6. 6-4.
Brough. Next up, we have the 22 seed Sarah Ronnie, 3-12. I don't know if she's 22. She'll face Vera Shambareba, 5-4. Ronnie? She's only beaten Panetta, Serena, and Sharapova. Lost to Kurt Ricklesberg in France. Surprisingly, she got the bye. I guess Shambareba, 5-4. Well, she beat Gibson, losing to Wills Booty in French Open. Eastbourne, she beat Round and Davenport before losing to Everett, and beat Rybakina to get this far.
Quiet, please. Irani to serve. First game. Play. Out. Game and first set. Irani. 7 games to 5. $15 love.
Nice. Have to check George on that one.
$15 all.
You suck.
Game and second set.
We have another set. Shambareba
6 games to 2.
There.
1 set all.
1 set all.
Game, set and match.
Well,
Zvonareva.
The first seed to follow
2
is
sets
Irani,
to 1.
losing to Shambareba.
5-7. 6-2. 6-4.
A big win for Sean Vareva. Well, we know that Brawl versus Celis, so Sean Vareva will face Venus. It would have been Sean Vareva kind of. Okay, what match do I think the unseeded would beat the seed? The 9th seed Murder Bueno beat Kiki Murden's off screen 6-4, 6-4. So big win for Bueno. Junior jump. Now we have to, not yet. The English have to go last, right? Are we good? No, we're gonna go in the middle. Oh, Darfur Chambers is the highest seed. Okay, fine. We're gonna go Ann Jones, number 24, versus Svetlana Kuznetsova. Ann Jones beat Sharapova and Ling in San Diego, losing to Chris Evert in the quarters. French Open lost to Kontaveit, the first victim of Kontaveit. She beat Winning Stall, lost to Chambers, so she had to face 2 British women. Now she doesn't face British women. She faces Svetlana, who beat Sherman, losing to Fernandez, Mary Joan Paris, and beat Darlene Hurd to get this far.
Quiet, please. Kuznetsova to serve. First game.
Could win and
Play.
piss off the British public.
15-40. 30-40. Out. Out. Game and first set. Kuznetsova. 6 games to 4.
6 games to 4.
Out. 15 love. Six 2 Jones. Game and second set.
Yeah.
Jones.
So, Jones
7 games to 6.
Yet.
1 set all.
We got a third set tiebreaker. We got a third set. Oh yes, 7-5.
Game, set, and match.
And Jones survives.
2 sets to 1. 4-6. 7-6. 6-2.
A big win for Ann Jones. So she'll face Bueno in the round of 32. Not going to be an easy time, but anything's possible. Anything's possible. Did the 10 seed play? Nope, 10 seed is Shusin and she has not played. She will play against the 40 seed Alice Marlborough. And Henin does have a title to her credit. Winning in Orlando week 2, beating Connolly, Halep, Smith Court, Sells, and Colleen Betts. French Open, she beat Osaka and Kleisters, her old Belgian rival, and then lost to Iga, of all frickin' people. Alice Marble started off bad, wasn't capable in France. She beat Pavlyuchova to get this far.
Quiet, please. Marble to serve.
A lot of people
First
say
game.
Marble might pull off.
Play.
I thought he didn't win a Grand Slam. I know Kleisters has.
Out.
Has a mom too.
Out. 40-15.
Win the inevitable.
(40-30). Game and first set. NN. 6 games to 4.
Well, Henin wins first set. I did money.
15 love.
But she got it. But she got the run.
Game, set, and match. NN. 2 sets to love.
So Henin
6-4.
does her job.
6-4.
Big win for her. She will now face somebody. Well, anyway, next is the 14 seed Billie Jean against Gussie Moran. Billie Jean 9-12. Not much. Well, Logano should beat Schneider and Betts in Halep. French Open, she beat Canine but lost to Spitalina. 2 wins at Edgbaston, beating Round and Kvitova before Martina got hurt and lost to Kleisters last week. Jesse Murray on 3-1. Beat Shea and Davenport in France before losing to Turner Bowery and beat Asarenka this week.
Quiet, please. King to serve. First game.
Well, King
Play.
will win.
Out. Game and first set. King.
Well,
6 games to
Billie
3.
Jean won that set 6-3. And let's go to
Love 15. Six, 3. King.
Billie Jean's got
Game,
There you
set,
go.
and match. King.
Billie
2
Jean
sets
with
to
the
love.
W.
6, 3. 7, 6.
6376. Yeah, 3 minutes. Do we have 3 minutes left? Yeah, we don't have much time. We gotta get the Brits in. Yes, we do. So yeah, big win for Billie Jean. Yeah, because we have to get the Brits technically in, we're gonna have to do some simulation. Sorry. Pliskova upset by Gulagon. Well, Gulagon is a good player historically, so Gulagon will now have to face Everett. Serena, big win over Sancho Spacario. So Serena will now take on Henning, 2 hot ladies. Round will face Fekic. So Dorothy round 26 will face Donna Fekic. Dorothy round won twice in Germany, beating Osaka and Maliva before losing to Tracy Austin. Beat Rwanska at the French Open, but lost to Everett in the second round. Fekic 1-1. She lost to Yankovic at Paris, but beat Bouchard to my chagrin.
Quiet, please. Vekic to serve. First game. Play.
So some say Fekic is going to win this match.
Deuce.
Out.
Out.
Wait, win on. Wait.
Out. Advantage. Vekic. Game. Vekic. Round leads 5 games to 4. First set.
Okay then.
Love 15. Game and first set. Round.
So round
6 games to 4.
beating Fekic in the first set 6-4.
Out. 30-40. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Round. Out. Deuce. Advantage. Vekic. Deuce. Advantage. Vekic. Game. Vekic. Round leads 5 games to 4. Second set.
We're not playing anywhere, are we?
Game,
Yes,
set,
yes.
and match. Round.
So round
2
takes on
sets to
Fekic
love.
in round
6-4. 6-4.
2. Dorothy round wins. Will she face her fellow Brit Konta? She has to face Helen Wills Moody, who's number 8. 2 and 3 versus 13 and 12. Joe Conta lost to Pat Schneider at the French Open. Beat Ivanovic at Birmingham. Lost to Mallory. Then lost to Ivanovic and they Pudenseva. Wills Moody, number 8. Went to the semis in Palm Beach, beating Ivanovic, Hingis, and Sloan, losing to Everett. Quarters in Hilton Head, losing to Everett. Quarters in San Diego, losing to Navratilova. Grand Slam beat Sean Vareva and Sharapova before losing to Bueno in the Sweet 16. Got to the quarters last week, losing to Langlong.
Quiet, please. Wills Moody to serve. First game. Play. Game and first set. Wills Moody.
Man, Conta
6
had
games to
no
1.
answer for Wills Moody. None.
Game, set,
No
and
answer.
match. Wills Moody.
So Wills Moody
2
will
sets to
win.
love.
Now she'll have to face
6-1.
another Brit.
6-4.
That's trophy round. So Wills Moody does her job in 65 minutes. That was quick. We're gonna quick. Langlong crushes Lozana 6-1, 6-1. That was quick. Sharapova, big win over Akra. So it's Langlong Sharapova. Massive upset. Bianca Andreescu beats Pauline Betts 7-5, 6-7-6. I didn't think that was but Bianca is now in round 32. Will she face the highest seeded Brit? That's Chambers, 13 seed. She has to face Sabalenka. Sabalenka has had to face Chambers, and that was in the French Open in the second round. After beating Pavlyuchova, she had to face Chambers, and now in this thing, she's beat Mugu. Now she's got to worry about Chambers again. Chambers, quarters in Hilton Head, losing to Martina. Quarters in Berlin, losing to Mo Connolly. Got to the finals in Lugano after beating Langlon, Osaka, Smith Court, and Martina. She had to lose to Sanchez Vicario. She beat Sabalenka, but lost to Sanchez Vicario in the second round. Paris got to the semis last week after beating Pennetta, Jones, Kvitova, and Venus. Chris Evert ruined her and got heckled. Everett did.
Quiet, please. Chambers to serve. First
sure.
game.
I'm surprised
Play.
that Bianca won, to be honest with you. And I'm Canadian, too.
Game and first set. Chambers.
Slam.
6 games to
Sabalenka's
3.
like, what the fuck was that? Can do that?
Out. 15-40.
Delaying the inevitable.
30-40. Game, set, and match. Chambers. 2 sets to love. 6-3. 6-1.
Sabalenka gets rocked in 69 minutes. Not so nice. So it's Bianca versus Chambers. Hingis beats Sukova to face Tracy Austin. Hallett beats Kaneen in straights, number 29. And the 5 seed beat Goss. So it's going to be Hallett versus Mallory. Steffi beats Fallon. So if Virginia Wade wins, she'll have to face Graf. She'll face Maioli. 5-4 versus 2-1. Virginia Wade beat Keys and Keaton in Berlin, losing to Mallory. Lost to Maliva. First chance at the French Open. Beat Selson Yankovic in Birmingham. Lost to Bueno. Beat Mugu. Lost to Margaret Smith Court. So, yeah, she's ranked terribly, but because of her British thing, she got a seed. And she got number 31. She faces Ivan Maioli, who beat Wozniacki in Paris, lost to Connolly, and then beat Wozniacki again. So, yeah.
Quiet, please. Wade to serve.
So
First
Virginia
game.
Wade could do it.
Play.
I know the tough one is Steffi Graf, but to win it's to win.
Out.
Like, you can win this thing.
40-30.
Gotta calm down.
Game
She
and
calms down,
first
she gets
set.
it.
Wade. 6 games to 1.
So Virginia Wade will move on to different things.
$30-40.
Keep going.
Juice.
Virginia's got to play.
Advantage. Wade. Out.
She's not cold anymore. She shouldn't be.
Game. Wade. 5 games all. Second set.
Rowley's got to be very angry.
Out. Game and second set. Majoli.
Wins
7 games to
2.
5. 1 set all.
Virginia thought she could outweigh her.
Game, set, and match. Majoli. 2 sets
wins
to
over
1.
Virginia Wade.
1-6.
What a win.
7-5.
Maioli thought was fucked.
6-3.
And the fans boo Maioli. Well, she'll have a tough opponent, Steffi Graf, so maybe it was good that Virginia didn't have to face Graf, from some people's point of view. Davenport beat Yankovic, so Davenport will face Turner Bowery. And I think that's all the Brits. That's all the Brits. Osaka San loses. Not a look, young look. 7-6, 4-6, 4-6 to Schivoni. So Schivoni with the win, upsetting Osaka. Connolly does not fall for the upset, beats Ivanovic in straight. So Connolly will face Schivoni. Martina takes down Molesworth in straights. And Osborne Dupont wins over Keys, so Osborne Dupont will face Martina. Kim Kleisters wins the first set against Savarova, but loses the next two. So Savarova will move on to face Billie Jean. And lastly, Bencic, big win over Barty, the 32 seed. So Smith Court versus Bencic. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 of the 32. So 1/4 of the ladies left are unseeded, and they don't face each other, right? Nope. Sean Raven faces Venus. Goodlookout versus Evan. Serena versus Henine. Bianca versus Chambers. Maioli versus Graf. Schivoni versus Connolly. Savarova versus King. And Bencic versus Smith Court. Everything else is like seeded matchups. Every 4-person thing has an American except for Langlon, Sharapova, and Andreescu Chambers. So we know one of the Sweet 16 in that 4, one of those 4 will move on and be a quarterfinal. So we know one quarterfinalist is not going to be American. It's either French, Russian, Canadian, or British. So maybe Bianca pulls one off. Who knows? Who cares? Well, I kind of care. Henning and Wills Moody. I care a lot. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.